Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Your video is about to start. I wanted to remind you of our newer Wednesday, 1 p.m. live stream Q&A on all things Social Security. Visitors are welcome to post a question in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer it. It's on a first come, first serve basis, so please get there on time. Otherwise, if you care to be a member and get some different kinds of perks, feel free to click the join button below or just click it to learn about them. Anyway, I hope to see you Wednesday. If not, enjoy the video. Bye now. Good morning and happy Sunday. We are looking at the week of, and this is the Social Security Roundup every Sunday, the week of March 3rd. We're in March, spring's almost here, to March 8th. Okay, so on March 3rd, we had oh yeah, this is a clip from a prior live session Q&A, just sharing it out there. And it was about what a quality review is versus, say, a non-medical review. And is it good, bad, ugly? What's going on with that? On Tuesday, the 4th, we reviewed a court ruling. This was a new court ruling in a circuit court. I just scrolled out of my way here. Lovely. Yeah, okay. This was a really good one. It was the importance of a claimant's testimony at hearing, as well as statements in prior records such as function report. Could even be statements made in medical records, but certainly outside of those that are related to their impairments and limitations and how it can tie into the objective findings and needs to. So that was a really good case, I thought. That was Thorlton, Thorlton. Yeah. The print is so small I can barely see it. My eyes aren't awake. Okay, March 5th. We reviewed the timely announcement that had come out the night before, talking about how many of the government pension recipients that had been affected by the windfall elimination provision or the government pension offset for all these many years prior to now, how that was eliminated by Congress at the end, I want to say the end of 2024 and effective the beginning of 2024, and how within, I don't know, a couple weeks, I guess, by Tuesday, March 4th, over 1/3 of those affected people had been remedied. They'd received their back pay. Yeah, that was over 1 million people, because I think the word was before that there was about 3.2 million people that get a government pension and were affected by the windfall elimination provision, which has now been removed. Okay. So fast action. We'll see how fast the rest get done, supposedly by the end of March. Okay, March 6th. What day are we on? Is that Thursday? Here we talk about how far back do you go to get medical records for your disability claim. Minds can differ. I shared with you my practice and what's worked really, really well for us. Friday, fraud law review, of course. An Oklahoma man, this one was about, who stole identifiers and then impersonates his dead friend to steal his Social Security. Yeah, real class act there, huh? Not as bad as the one from the week before, though. Do you guys remember that one? Let's talk mummified people, literally. Well, one person. That was crazy. The fraud law review from the week before. Nutso. All right. And then we have Saturday, March 8th. This was another court ruling from a circuit court. And it's about cardiovascular and heart impairments, as well as listing 4.00. And it's the Biswas case. So if you've got a cardiovascular issue, you might want to take a look, see. Not that they're not helpful for others, but that one was particularly about cardiovascular. Okay, so that's it, guys. Happy March 9th. I hope you all had a great week, and I hope you have an even better week up ahead. I hope the spring is going to be here soon. We had a little touch of 50-degree weather a couple days ago. Now it's chilling out again, but hopefully it'll be on the upswing permanently. We are still at the beginning of March, so what do they say? In like a lion, out like a lamb. We'll see. My husband always says every year, we're going to get a big, huge snowstorm. He even says probably in April. He does it all the time. And maybe once every 7 years, he gets it right. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Have a great week. It's still Sunday. Did you miss last week's Social Security roundup? Not this week that you just heard, but the one prior to that, and want to catch up? I'm attaching it now. Have a great day. Bye. Good morning, guys. It's Sunday, and I apologize for the delay. This isn't out as early as I typically like to get them out. Usually I'm a 9 o'clock girl on this, but I had some other things I had to work on. So anyway, here we go. This is for the Sunday's Social Security Roundup for the week of February 24th through March 1st, which would be Saturday. So Monday the 24th through Saturday, March 1st. I can't believe we're in March already, guys. That's crazy. Okay, so on Monday, we had, yeah, this was a short little video share explaining a particular stance, position, strategy, what have you, that I took on a particular hearing. And it was well received by the judge. So I appreciated it, and I wanted to share it with you because sometimes being creative in this way can get you to a win. It might not be the exact win you anticipated, but nonetheless a win. And sometimes that is the bird you want to catch as opposed to two in the bush, right? On the 25th, that would be Tuesday. This was a little grab from our live Q&A sessions that, as you know, we have. I'm up there Wednesdays from 1 to 3 p.m. approximately Eastern Standard Time for live questions and answers on Social Security matters from any of you out there. And this came from a prior one, and it was in response to someone who was asking about being denied, say, on initial, but noticing that the SSA never got the older records that the claimant thinks are really important, perhaps for showing some historical perspective about how they got to be where they are medically. But we go into that a little bit and what you can do on Recon about that. On the 26th, so that must be Wednesday, I reiterated what the SSA had shared to us. And this one was from the SSA directly. Oh, and how it was expediting the Fairness Act provisions where starting in the beginning of 2024, retroactively back to then, people whose benefit amounts had been reduced due to the WEP or the GPO, that's the windfall elimination provision, or the government pension offset, that has been removed from effect by Congress. And while they had anticipated, I guess, when that happened late last year, I think it was late last year, when President Biden signed it in, they had anticipated it taking about a year to make all these corrections. And now they're like, no, using technology and automation, they're going to have it done by the end of March, with the exception of some that have more complex cases, and they'll have to be done manually. So that's a good thing. They were saying that the checks or the direct deposit payments should be had by March, and prospective benefits, which will be obviously increased every month for these folks. The first one would be received in April for March. So you get your back benefits for that whole 14-month period whatever's owed you in March, and then the March monthly payment, as always, would be paid in April. And that should be the increased amount for those that have been negatively affected by the WEP and the GPO. On the 27th, this was a little bit about the function report, questions 6 and 12. We had already done a question, a little add-on to function report question number 5. And this is more about napping and where all on the function report would be a logical place to reference the fact that you might need rests or naps during a typical day at home when you're not working, when you have a pending disability claim. And then the 28th, so that would be what day? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, we didn't have the Friday fraud law review on Friday. That's because one of the major organizations that are there for claimants representatives and indirectly for claimants as well had met with the SSA acting commissioner as well as the nominee for the full-time commissioner, and the CEO of the organization made a statement about the various positives that he gleaned from those conversations. I think it was an in-person one. I don't know if it was in person for both, but certainly with the nominee it was. And all the strengths that nominee would bring to the table. And then Saturday, we did the Friday fraud law review. So we went a little out of turn there, but I like to, if possible, as you know, I don't like to put out more than one video a day. I mean, who needs it? But I wanted to get, whenever I see news from the SSA or Nader or NOSCR, anything by a kind of a high level source, as opposed to just silliness in the news, I like to get it out there as close to real time as I can. So that's why that one came out on Friday. And then the Friday fraud law review came out on Saturday. And this one was so gross. This was a couple who defrauded, obviously. They kept the father of one of them who had passed away in the house, kept the body mummified for years so that they could collect his Social Security and not tell the SSA that he passed. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. But they did get caught and I guess prosecuted. Okay, that was a fun one. That was weird. That was weird. I was reading that one. And that's it. And today is Sunday, the 2nd. So I hope you all had a great week. I hope you have a great week coming up. Hope it gets a little warmer up here in Northeast Pennsylvania. And maybe I'll see you Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to pop into the live Q&A and say hello, that would be great. If you have a question, I suggest you come early, or I should say on time, because they go in a first in, first out way of addressing them. So you'll be sure to get yours answered if that's the case. All right. Anyway, have a great week, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.